I went to my first NMRA National Train Show in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and let me say that it was incredible. Let me show you some of the highlights from my trip. I had a few goals of my train show visit. I wanted to see some of the newest in-scale products that were coming out soon. This included items from Kato, Bachmann, Broadway Limited, and Athearn. I wanted to see the world record T-Track setup, and I wanted to find a new company doing something that I had not seen before. So let's go ahead and get started on this. My first stop was Kato. Now, Kato had a large setup with space to build mini dioramas and a lot of samples, including the two that I wanted to see, which was the jet-powered RDC and the Zephyr set, which were there and they were in this nice little thing, and I was able to get right up close to them and take a look. They also had a few other things. They had their new tank cars on display as well as a few other things, and they were all running, and it was just a really neat setup to check out. Next up was Bachmann. Bachmann had one model in particular I wanted to see, though I ended up seeing a couple others that I really liked. The one model I really wanted to see was their in-scale 460s. These I'm really excited for, and I'm really excited for just for the in-scale part of the hobby because we don't have a ton of 19th century railroading items there. Really, Bachmann's the only one that does it. So when a new locomotive comes out, we really like it. And these in-scale 460s are new tooling. They're gonna have Soundtrack Tsunami 2, which is really impressive for their size. And they also had a whole host of other items on display as well, including some new cabooses that I did not get a shot of, but I was super impressed by them. I'm definitely going to pick them up. I'm looking to get some more shoving platforms for my model railroad. Speaking of cabooses, Athearn had some pre-production samples of their new in-scale cabooses to show off, and I really liked these. This is their new ICC CA11A caboose models, which feature the snow bus variant, so all you Union Pacific modelers, be on the lookout for that. But a lot of cabooses coming out, which if you're doing a modern railroad like mine, those are really good shoving platforms. Now, last but certainly not least was Broadway Limited, and that's because they had the product that I was most excited about seeing, and that's the in-scale consolidation with smoke. And they had their factory sample out there, and I have to say that this model, it was just really cool to see it, and in its like factory sample size, it was just the parts that were kind of put together just to make sure that everything fit together. And then they also announced their in-scale Kennefic and Fox River cars for the Union Pacific excursion trains. So while we were there, they also announced the in-scale 2026 Big Boy Tour version of the Big Boy locomotive. So if you really like seeing the Big Boy going across the country this year, they're releasing an in-scale version with that particular paint scheme. It's got the white-walled wheels and things like that. It's gonna be really cool. I will be picking one up because yeah, I just really liked it, and I really enjoyed I think how much just the country enjoyed the Big Boy going all the way across. I think it's just something really special, and I want to have an in-scale version of that. Next up was the T-Track setup, and on my way to that, by the way, I found the best name business there. Just saying. And here is the T-Track setup. And when I say that it was huge, there's no real way to do it justice via video. It was just massive. It couldn't fit in a frame or anything like that. The setup had over 0.6 actual miles of track, which is over 96 scale miles of track. Multiple operators were telling me that it took a train over 2 hours to traverse, and there were all sorts of cool modules there. There was a complete set of Star Wars modules. This included, they had a trench run module, they had a Yavin module, they had an indoor module, and they had the Sarlacc pit module. So there was a lot of cool stuff there. There were also several cool city modules. I believe this one was Atlanta. And it was just, there was all sorts of stuff, just amazing detail from all over the country. It was just a sight to behold. I will also say that this thing was a maze. I got turned around in this thing several times. I would try to find my way out and then realize, oh, I can't get out. I got to turn back and go around the other way. One other thing that they also had was this setup, which was perfectly timed for the locomotive to barely miss the caboose. It was just really neat, and I was like, we're all watching it, and like you feel like it's gonna hit. There was a big Lego L-gauge modular setup from the Great Lakes division, which included a Minecraft train. There were also several cool businesses and brands that I normally don't get to see at the average train show. This included the Tommy Tech booth with their in-scale bus system. It's cool to see that in person. Z-Scale had a pretty solid showing with a couple of T-Track Z setups. And I also got to see Rokahan's Z-Scale 060 in person. And I saw T-Gauge at a train show for the first time. This is 1/450th scale. It is the smallest commercially available scale with motors in the locomotives. Plus, there were big setups from Scale Trains, who was a host for the show. They're headquartered nearby. Soundtracks and many others were also there. I did not have time to get around to everything. I only had one day at the show, and I really needed 2 days for the show. I just straight up ran out of time, but there was one booth that I came across that was just neat. That was 3DP Train, a business that uses 3D printing for all sorts of 3D printed model parts, including track that is 3D printed with the exception of the rails. And the cool thing about this track is that it's narrow gauge and dual gauge, and it works like Easy Track or Unitrack. Check this out.
My name is David Komesic, owner of 3dptrain.com. The big things on our display is everything is 3D printed, with the one exception of being the locomotive that's running, but all the tracks, the bridges, everything are 3D printed. A lot of the bridges are going to be coming out on our website shortly. Currently we have HO scale, we have HO and 30, HO and 30 dual gauge, HO and M, HO and 3, HO and 3 dual gauge. And then we have O and 30 as well. We're going to be adding O and 3 shortly also. We have a Lupa O and 30 track over there if you want to check that out. And then we also have N and 3 track as well that's also over there. So the track is all 3D printed in color. Basically we add the rails and whatever other parts to make it operational. Literally in our switches we have the rail and a spring is the only parts that we don't 3D print. But we print that, pre-assemble it, ship it to you. The bridges are going to have some options where you can build it yourself for more of a permanent display where you don't want rail joints in it. You can find us on 3dptrain.com. We've got, like I said, 75 different designers, over 5,000 products. We literally cover everything from 1250th aircraft all the way up to F-scale trains. So a little bit of everything.
Overall, the NMRA National Train Show was a wonderful experience. It is something you definitely need to spend a full weekend visiting if it's coming near you. There were several booths I wanted to get to that I did not get a chance to. I didn't get a chance to get to Atlas. I didn't get a chance to get to Rapido. I didn't get a chance to get to a lot of different booths that I really wanted to. There was a whole corner of the floor that I didn't even get a chance to get to before it closed. I'm now hoping to travel to more train shows like Amherst and Train Fest. I want to get to the National N-Scale Convention at some point. What train shows would you like to go to? Why don't you let me know in the comments, and I may learn about some new shows that'd be cool to go to. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Jimmy from the DIY and Digital. Stay safe, be kind, and happy railroading.